Stamping by Hannah. Today I have this really lovely little Tealight Box for you. It'd be lovely for Christmas dinner table favours if you don't want to do chocolate. And it's just a really sweet little box, and you get 2 little tea lights in it. These are from IKEA, if that makes any difference to anybody. And it's just a really sweet little box. I have made a slight alteration to it. I'm going to pop some flaps in here just so that it closes better. But it just uses one piece of 6.5 by 4.5 paper, which I've used the Trim the Tree designer series paper stack for this. I love this. I've got so many projects coming with this in the next few weeks, including a really big project which I haven't finished yet, but it is coming soon to a YouTube near you. So we need our Simply Scored, and we're going to score on the long end our 6.5 inch side at 1.5, 3, 4.5 and 6. And I apologise, I haven't got the metric measurements to hand. I will hopefully have them for you by the time I put this on my blog, hopefully. We're going to score on the short side, the 4.5 inch side at 1.5 and at 3. That's all the scoring. Pop that down there out of the way. I hope you can see this actually. We've got a skinny side along here, and then we've got 4 boxes down the middle. So I was going to fold, and you don't need to burnish really well because it is paper. And I've just realised I folded on the wrong side. That's good, isn't it? Always fold the right way. That was, you know, always helpful. You get live bloopers with me. I do very, very minimal editing, in the fact that I do none. Put a title page on and that's about it. So that's your piece, and we've got all our score lines in. You've got a skinny piece down this end, and you've got these 4 boxes down the middle, and we're going to cut up each of these pieces without throwing it down my desk. So 1, 2, 3. I'll leave that piece for now, and we're going to go 1, 2. There we go. And you can then get a sense of what this box is going to be like, so that it all folds up, and we've got our lid with our little flap that will slot in. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop off these very skinny pieces. There's a lot of chopping off that goes on here, I've got to say. And we're going to cut these pieces in just down a little bit. Chop those off and chop that piece down just a little bit. And that forms our lid. If we then look at the rest of the box, that's the box base. So these 4 pieces here are your sides. So these bits here, we're going to chop in half. That piece, that piece, that one, and that one, which leaves you with something that looks a little bit like that, which looks a little bit crazy, I'll admit. I'm just going to use a bit of snail for this. It is only paper to paper, so snail you can get away with. If you're doing cardstock, I'd use something like sticky strip or fast fuse. Before I glue anything, I'm just going to round the corners on my front piece and the front edge of my side pieces, just because I just like rounded corners. I think it makes the box close more easily. So we're going to pop snail on, let's have a look, these 4 little bits here. So, and then it's just a simple case of popping lining your cut edge up to your score line. So that's one, and next one, and just follow it around. Last one's always awkward. There we go. And then that'll just slot in there just like that. How lovely is that?